Welcome back, awesome Action fans and subscribers. The other day I did a review of this little egg toy who I got, which included this Shodo, which is like a boxed 1/18 scale figure kit of this horse orphan, which I really liked. I liked it so much that I bought another one, not open, but not only did I do that, I thought I'd buy some more of the other Shodo toy stroke kits, which I'm going to review now. So I got 5 here. This one, it just says Doras, which is from Kamen Rider or something. I don't know. It looks pretty cool, sort of monster insects. I quite like the look of that, so I got him. I got this Pokemon one here because it looks like a mini dragon. So I'd be interested to see what this one's like. It's actually a thicker box than the others, so I've got some hopes of that. I got this one, which is Master Rider Ryuga or something, which is like a almost a superhero look. Is all in black, so I'm looking forward to that. And I got this one here, who is Takeshi Hongo. No idea who he is, but he's like sort of a kung fu karate master, civilian there. And then another sort of civilian, it's not the Green Hornet, but he's called Shocker Combatman. Looks pretty cool too. I will go in that order, dun 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 dun, and see what they are like. So I will put this all in the timestamps. Let's start with this Doras, who's supposed to be 10 centimeters high, which is perfect. Okay. Open up. There's some candy inside. The boxes do split open, and they have in like almost like instructions inside. Let's see how they split though. Okay, here we go. Sure, it shows us some sort of info inside about the figure. This is candy, which I will not be having. He does look pretty cool. Let's get my trusty box cutter knife and open this up and have a look. He does come with 2 spare sets of hands. So it actually comes with just 2 pairs of hands. There are fists and open, so nothing for gripping, which is a bit of a shame, but he doesn't come with any weapons, so I can understand why as well. Comes with this tail. The plastic is got some give, but I won't want to bend it a lot. This is a stand just to put the hands you're not using in, the spare hands. And you've got this rather cool sort of insect looking head. He's got a nice fantasy and sci-fi feel to him, which is pretty cool. Okay, let's have a look first before I put his head and stuff on. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. You know, you put some paint on that and that's going to look really quite nice. Great for your fantasy or for a sci-fi sort of monster. Let's put this head on. Whoa, that is tight. I might have to put that head in water to warm it up because that is really quite tight. Let's try that one more time. No, I'll do that in hot water, but I won't do it just... In fact, no, I'll do it now, because there's been no time for you, so I'll pause it. So, I'll be back in a second. I'm back. His head is on. Very easy once water is warmed up. Let me get his hands off, and this sort of very handy little base for keeping the hands you're not using on. Take all those little tabs. Okay. The hands look pretty cool. So he has 2 fist hands and 2 open hands. I'm going to give him a left hand open and a right hand fist. Just a simple push in to get this, to get them in. Very easy. Okay, and he has this tail, which does it go downwards or upwards? Who knows? But it's also got a bit of a tab, so get rid of that tab there. Okay. It's a hexagonal hole for a not quite rectangle shapes are making at different angles. Who knows? Let's have a look. Okay, which looks pretty cool as well. It's a bit high up though, the tail, for my liking. And I'll put his spare hands in. Yeah, now these holes are slightly different sizes, so you might have to try a little bit to find a hole that's tight enough for the hands you want to keep away. So these are in 2 different slots, not parallel slots. Okay, so looks okay. Add paint look pretty cool. Articulation, he has a left and a right. He does get an up and a down, and he gets a small side to side. Shoulders. Tails dropped out. Shoulders should be good, but this sculpt on these shoulder pieces here gets in the way. And if you take it too high, they are going to snap off, which I am not so keen on. And interestingly, in the shadow in the box, it doesn't show the shoulder pad parts. They are not on there, but they are part of the sculpt I can see here. Unless they've been glued on, they're part of the sculpt. So I would be, stressing that plastic by doing that. Excuse me. Shoulder should be quite good, but that's going to snap. Probably won't go much further than that. He'll get to 90 with the little bend I've done in his shoulders. Okay, but I'll push his shoulder back down. Bicep bend, you can see from the side that he gets slightly over 90 degrees, which is really great. There is a under the top of the bicep turn. Wrist will turn, but there's no articulation. He has a trunk joint for articulation. Nothing in the waist. Outwards, pretty damn good. Forwards and backwards, really good. He has a single or double. It's a single knee joint, but is made like a double knee joint. Does that make sense to you? But the way it's sculpted, he gets a really good angle there, which is great. Ball joint on the feet, so we have that way, and that way. His tippy toes, not great because of the sculpt. Michael Jackson is not great, but his feet can move all directions, which sort of make up for it. He's a pretty cool figure. I like him. I can't really figure out how that tail goes in. On the box, the tail is downwards, okay, and slightly to the side, it looked like, but I don't know, is it going to be that way? And I could glue it in, but I'd rather get it in to fit properly without resorting to glue. For my liking, the tail is just a bit too high. Maybe that comes out instead. Wait a minute. Aha! I'm telling a lie. This little hook thing in his back comes out, and then the tail can go in there. And that's better instead. That's much better. That's pretty cool that you can replace the tail with his little hook part instead. That's a cool little feature. Okay, let's put him to. I'll put him to one side. Just here, just in camera. In fact, I'll take him out of camera and put him back at the end. I've got all of them together. Okay, this is the Pokemon Evolution one. No idea what Pokemon this is. Never played the game. Only Pokemon knows Pikachu. Little dragon. No, I know Charizard as well, because my niece collected the cards years ago. Let's open this up and see what this is like. It says open here, so I will open there. There are instructions and bits and bobs inside again. There is a perforated edge on the box, which is fantastic. Just follow that perforation. And our simple instructions again, which I will keep here. It looks pretty cute. Will work in my fantasy world with a bit of a repaint as a sort of baby dragon. So has the lower body here. Head, which is articulated jaw and neck, I can see. Tail looks pretty damn cool in the tail. There's another part in here as well. The cost for these range from, in RMB, Chinese money, from 28 to about 55, I think. So, you know, cheap. That's around about £3 to around about £6. So, it's, you know, in English money. So, pretty good price, to be fair. His wings got a two-tone, nice. Got some feet or claws here. Claws, I believe, since he's got feet on his other legs already. And then we have, it looks like joints that we have to put together and use with him. So we have, let's have a look. Joints here, and we have joints here. Okay, let's get his feet off first, since it looks like they go together with his feet. Let's get these little spurs off. I really do like these sets. I'll get some more if I can find more variety. I've seen quite a few of them which are, yeah, that looks great, but it's not what I want. And then there's a couple that I like, and you know what? So I'll get those. If I see more that I want, I'll get more. And I may get, even I've got like 2 of these now. I'm tempted to get another maybe 2 again. Have 4 of those, because I've got a slightly bigger H.A.C.K.S horse orthodox action figure, which I'll put just the videos, which is really nice. And these sort of be like an army of horse orthodox. Not ever watched, is it Kamen Rider or Master? I don't know what rider it is. Okay, let's see how this goes together. So, I should have these bits here. Okay, 1, 2, and they should go together with what? With one of these bits. Which bits? One of those bits? Where does that bit go then? That is rather confusing. Or does it go either side, maybe? Let's see. So it appears I have one of those bits, 2 of those bits, and one of these bits. That is going to confuse me. Right, I'm going to pause this and work this out, otherwise you guys will be bored. I'll be back when he's done. Okay, he is done, and he's really cool, really cool. So cute. So, little movable legs. So his head will go left and right. As I said, his jaw does open quite nicely. He's got a painted tongue. But if you shut the jaw too tight, it will click shut, and it's quite difficult to open again. So his head has articulation, and his neck has articulation too. His arms have articulation. They can bend. His little wrists can bend. Arms go forwards and bend. But it's quite hard to get those joints in tight. So that's cool. The wings are on a little ball socket, so they will come up and around. But again, they will pop out if you move them too much. Little legs in the bottom articulation, and the tail has articulation too. Really, really nice little figure. And, you know, I'm tempted to get another one because I think he's so cute that when I do paint him, I feel a bit sad about painting him. But, so I'm tempted to get another one. Maybe I'll have 2 that I'll paint up, or maybe I'll keep one as it is. Can balance him like that as well. Great little figure, well worth getting. You can imagine that as a fantasy dragon painted up. It'll look a bit more menacing, obviously. Shame there's no scales on it, but it's really nicely done. Fantastic job. I really like that a lot. So let me put him out to the side as well. Next one is this Master Rider Ryuga, or Ryuga even. Let's open up and see what's in store. Now this one, a bit more simple, looks pretty cool. Where is the tear on the box on this one? This side. Now there is a dragon part which I was hoping to get, but obviously I ordered wrong on this, which can be made into a little dragon as well. A side, B side, not sure how that works. I don't think it's part of this because I don't see any dragon parts in here. But he does look pretty cool. He comes with 3 pairs of hands. One's like holding a card or something. And he comes with 2 heads, slightly different colours. So let's have a look. There should be nothing to assemble in here apart from his hands and whatever that. Is it antenna or something on his head? On his back, I don't know. So he comes with his hands, he comes with fists, as we've seen. He comes with 2 open hands, sorry. 1 hand that is gripping, so you can put a weapon in there, but these aren't flexible fingers, so the weapon has to fit. Whatever this strange thing here is, I don't know. The stand for his hands, and he comes with his other hand, which is really cool, which is actually holding, looks like a card or something. You paint up that look pretty cool. Let's see, which head shall I use? The heads are identical, except one's got red paint and one's got gold or no paint on the actual eye visor parts. That's the red one. Can I stick this in the hot water? Yes. Okay, I'm going to give him that card with a hand because this looks so cool. And the other hand, I will give him let me see, an open hand again. No, I'll give him give him the open hands, do that. And then this part here apparently attaches to his wrist or something. Is it that way? Yeah, it's got to be this way. I'm not sure what that is. I'll take that off. Not sure of that at the moment. He looks a little bit like, almost a tiny bit like Rom the Space Knight, just a little bit. Okay, so let's have a look. Left and right, down and up, side to side. Shoulders, sculpt gets in the way, which is a shame. Elbows, he gets over 90 degrees. Wrist just turn. There is no elbow turn. Trunk articulation, which is cool, nothing on the waist. Hips, sculpt gets in the way. Forwards, backwards. Forwards is okay, backwards is not so great. Knee joint, single but good. And then foot is a ball, so he gets pretty decent all-round articulation. Or at least he should do. His foot's popped out on this one. I was trying to do the Michael Jackson demonstration. Okay, so good Michael Jackson. And he gets his little side-to-side twist. Nice looking figure. Nice to have the spare head. I'll be using him in the future. And there are holes to attach the dragon thing apparently to him as well. Whatever that is, I don't know. I'll put his hands away in here for safe storage. I do like this as a nice, cool idea by, is it Bandai? Yeah, Bandai, who makes these little sets. I don't know why I'm not so available in other countries, because I'd love to buy these if I saw them in shops, you know. I am planning on going to Japan September 2020. It's a plan, not definite yet, for my brother's 50th. And if I do, my case will be full of nonsense like this when I come back. Okay, next one is this Takeshi Hongo, who looks really cool. Let's see what he's like. I love him already. Comes in a suit, has fist hands, open hands, and his head. He looks so cool. There's something about a shoulder joint here, which I've no idea what that means. But never mind. I will open the box again just to see if there's anything that I've missed on here. This side is the perforation. Nothing. Okay. Let's see if his head will pop in straight away. Looks like I might have to heat it. Not even in. Great looking sculpt on the face. Needs the eyes painted, a bit of inking. That looks really good. I'll show you that in a second. His two chopping hands and his two fist hands. Really quite nice. And then his little display. I will give him a, let me see, left open and a right fist. He's got a nice jacket and really well painted tie. This is such a good civilian looking figure as well. And his nice sort of black shoes. Okay, have a look at that face sculpt. See if we can get a clear enough, yeah, focus. So there is a hole at the back. I assume that's for an action stand. He looks left and right, up and down, side to side, shoulders. He doesn't quite get 90 until his sculpt gets in the way. Oh, but he does have a shoulder, upper bicep bend. He gets 90 degrees on both hands. Wrists will turn. There's no trunk on this one. Legs, better than the other ones. On the outwards, forwards, backwards. Kneecap, he gets over 90 degrees. Then his foot is the standard ball with the joint foot. Let me see what sort of action pose I can get him in. He needs sort of a trunk articulation to make him easy to balance. That's not bad. That's a pretty cool pose. You can just about pull that one off. Let's get stand up. I really like that figure a lot. I think the aesthetic is awesome on that. For the price I paid for these, the price they cost, and the sort of the look and articulation, these are really great toys. Okay, I'll do the last one, then I'll do a quick scale comparison with a couple of other figures. I've got any hanging around here, a couple, and then I will be ending the video. We're up to 22 minutes already. Okay, so this one is Shocker Combatman. Sounds like a real shocker. In combat. Okay, where's my rip line? Yeah, okay. Nothing new on that one either. He comes with a sword. Awesome. And his hands are gloved. Oh, great. I'm not sure about the beret he's wearing, no, but still, never mind. Okay, so let's try and do his head first. That looks like it'll fit without needing to warm up, without needing to heat up. Let's have a look. Oh, I could be wrong. There we go. In. Head looks a bit big. And he's got like some sort of strange belt on him. But it's cool. So his hands are gloved hands. He comes with 3 pairs. So he has a right hand gripping for his sword. He has a right hand open, right hand chop, left hand chop, and a left hand slightly open but not sword. I'm going to give him a sword grip because I'm going to cut his get his sword out of here. Now the plastic on the sword has got some give, but it will snap, so you need to be careful with that. So let's give him his sword hand first of all. And then I will give him these. Have a look at his left hands. Let's give him the open one. He does have a waist articulation, though, this one. So let's have a look. In fact, I'll show the face closer first of all. Head looks a bit big. So he has a left and a right, has an up and a down, small side, small side to side. Shoulders, he will get over the 180 or just about. Bicep bend, he gets over 90, which is great. He has his little turn on his forearms where they connect in. He has the trunk articulation. There's no waist. Legs, pretty damn good. Forwards is okay. Backwards, not great. Single knee bend, but is very tight. Very tight, look at that. And then he has these ball of the foot joints for his ankles. Let's give him his sword. I'm going to do that without breaking the sword handle or his hands. Let me have a look. These fingers don't have much give, and the sword handle needs to be slightly bigger so we can hold it. There we go. See what a little combat pose I can get him into straight away. Pretty cool. He does look the part. These are some great toys, especially for us 1/18 scale collectors, customizers, etc. So it's really nice to have this extra variety in the stuff we get to work with, and they just look really quite cool. And obviously the Pokemon one is not 1/18, but it will work with your Boss Fight Studios if you paint it up as like a little mini hatchling dragon or something, or a few months old or whatever. Okay, so let me get these guys lined up and then do a size comparison of a couple other figures I've got lying around. Let's get them standing straight first of all. So let's put him here. Let's put the other one next to him. Make sure we've got some space. And what was next? And it was this guy here. Then my little awesome Pokemon dragon, which I really, I keep going about it, I really like. I put his wings back so he doesn't take up too much space. And then we have this green insect man here, who's the biggest. I will compare them to, I've got lying around the Star Wars droid H.A.C.K.S. No, I can't remember what it was, but they scale very well because the droid is big, remember. If I compare them with an Acid Rain Prospector, which we're probably more used to in our 1/18 scale stuff, and again they scale perfectly well with Acid Rain. They're slightly more on the 1/18 scale as opposed to the 4-inch, but they do scale very well. These are a great set of toys. I'm going to be getting more of this sort of stuff if I find more things I like in the future. I do like these so much. I hope you enjoyed the video. These are Shodos, S-H-O-D-O toys. Worth looking up on, maybe on eBay, I don't know, or Amazon. I got these on Taobao, which is a Chinese shopping website, sorry, here in China. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys. I'm signing out, saying please like, share, and subscribe. I'll be back to some more Awesome Action videos for you. Stay happy, keep collecting, okay? Bye-bye.